Hi, hello everyone. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining. I'm the head of the International School, Yula Ben Rafael, and we are happy that you joined this amazing initiative by Dr. Kuldeep Tripathi. Thank you very much and enjoy this beautiful session. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting. And I think it's kind of, in general, every day it's important to focus in ourselves, in our, to have a routine as some sort of exercise or yoga. And I'm sure many of you already doing it. And keeping the situation in mind, it's kind of just to give a general lifestyle that, I have been learning in past 12 years. I've been practicing yoga, and also I taught few places, including in Bar Ilan and other places. So should we wait for students or start
We
the?
can start.
Sorry?
We can start.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I just prepared a kind of a list so that we will stay with this organized form that I did. It's something for any student, actually. It's not a class. You can anytime raise hand or ask questions if you feel like. So how I organize this in a 3 session. The first is small for around 15 minutes. I will talk about yoga, type of yoga that today we will practice. I will explain you the importance of it and how easy it is. And then next 15 minutes, we will practice together. And then last 5 to 10 minutes depends how much time, because there are less people, so probably we'll finish in 5 minutes. We'll be questioning that if you have question related to the session or in general, something that we could answer. So, first of all, if you are doing any exercise or not doing any exercise or practice any kind of yoga, it's great already. Today's session, we actually talking about pranayama. Pranayama is a type of yoga that has been practicing from long time, and also people are now doing some places even research about it. Will not go into the research part, what people are doing and found, but in short, it's very easy exercise. And in English, this type of pranayama is called alternative breathing. So what does it means, like alternative breathing practice? How we will do, I will tell you, it's called alternative nostril breathing. So we will breathe in and out through the nostril, breathe in and breathe out through the other nostril, and then we repeat the same from the other side. It will be much more clear once we will practice it. So this will be the one thing that we will practice soon in few minutes. Second thing that I wanted to tell you, that the body is very powerful. So even if some of you may realize, some may of you did not that much think about, but actually lot of practice, and that's why yoga or exercise becomes very strong tool for the body to heal from anything. It's basically many people, and I'm today giving you kind of a juice from many books that I read and many other practices, the yoga or meditation that I did. So I brought something to the table in a kind of simple that anyone can easily follow. So with this, I wanted to just remind that body has tremendous power to do lot of healing, lot of kind of adjustments. And so if you're doing even any practice, for example, just lifting the hands up and keeping it down, right? Or little bit jogging, running. So keep moving the body is very, very important. And yoga is simply this kind of thing that they will teach you how and which way, what type of yoga you adjust or move your body, right? With breathing in, with breathing out. So pranayama that we will do today, it's kind of the same thing. So basically pranayama, we practice the breathing. I mean, how to, with breathe, how we synchronize some part of our body, and especially how the way we will breathe in this pranayama, this we will do today. So this was the thing that I talked to you about the body. And so you keep practice moving your body, or if you know already some yoga. If you don't know any yoga, for example, and never practice, it's also fine. You can basically just, when you get time to make walk, if it's clear the place, you have to consider the safety. And if not, you can just make even walk in your area or in your near your apartment slowly, or just do couple of exercise, lifting your hands up, breathing in, breathing out, leave the hands back normally down. So you can practice this few times. So today we will practice one of the very powerful and very simple exercise. It's called grounding. What does grounding means? It's means with the ground. Like, so we will practice something that we will cover the four aspects of our living. Like those they call four resources of our fundamental living. The one is earth, the second is air, the third one is water, and the fourth is fire. So we will practice something together, this grounding exercise. So this is the second exercise. One is pranayama, and second is this grounding exercise, which is very, very simple, and anyone can easily do it anytime. So maybe I think I just start practicing it in 5 minutes. One more thing I want to add, maybe also all of you can add some kind of plan in your day, especially in these days. You can make a kind of you plan a day, so you write it down, or make a journal. So you write it down, okay, what else I'm going to do today? Even the fun part, if you plan it, it becomes easy that you have this, and if your day is kind of bit free, then you can fill it in with some activities, and this way you will be kind of occupied, and so you will be less thinking or following a lot of news, from lot of different medias. That is one suggestion that one can follow. And also, making journal is a very good idea. Many psychologists or therapists also suggest to people in journal that making a journal, like you write it down, activities, your fun part or some experience. Even you can learn something how to cook, and then you make it on your own way and write it down, so that you will be engaged doing some activity, and then you write it down, what you did, how you did. And even some fun parts also good to sometime write. So making journal is also very, very helpful. And then you sit for a few minutes and you practice the yoga that we will do now. And even you can write it down, your experience. At that time, how do you feel? What did you feel? What kind of a breathing that you did, that we will do, that you felt? How easy it was for you? So all kind of questions, small questions, big questions, you just write it down in your journal, and it's kind of a good practice to keep your engagement in a good way. And then you learn also after that how nicely you are improving each after each practice. So those are a few tips that one can do. So now we begin with those yoga that I asked you, I told you that we will practice. So let's first practice the Anulom Vilom, or it's called alternative nostril breathing. What we do actually with this, it's called alternative nostril breathing, meaning we will breathe in from one side of nose first, deep breath. We will hold this breath, and then we breathe out from the other side of nose, okay? So for example, if I close this side of nostril, I breathe in from this, I hold the breath, and then I close other nostril and breathe out from this one. Now I do the same with this. So I breathe in from the right, hold a little bit, and breathe out. Okay. So this is called alternative nostril breathing, and it's very, very powerful to make you relax and make you even focus. And in yogic term, people are practicing it for many, many years. So, and it's very easy to follow. So we will do it together soon, once I will tell you what second practice we will do. And then we can do it together for 10-15 minutes. The second practice we will do, as I told you, it's called grounding. What does it mean? That we will practice the 4 resources of our fundamental living. So, as I said, earth, air, water, and fire are our 4 elements. So one by one, earth. So we will connect with earth. What we do, you sit any place in your chair or on your chair or even on the couch. What you have to pay attention that your feet is strongly holding the floor. So no matter if you are wearing the slipper or shoes or even nothing, just you kind of go with the gravity. So you, for example, these are your feet. You keep it more stronger to the floor, and you feel it that gravity, the earth is actually supporting you. Okay, so you can imagine like a root of the tree. So you are like a root, and you are got supported by the earth. Okay, and then after doing it few times, already like doing this kind of feeling that you are being supported by it, and you keep your leg bit kind of fully to the ground like this, and then you take few easy breaths. How you take few easy breaths? Very simple. You just pay attention. Try to pay 100% attention to your breathing. So you breathe in very slow. Hold a bit for a second or 2 seconds or 3, and then breathe out. Very slow. Okay. We will also practice it together. First, I'm just going over all the 4 parts that I told you. And after a couple of breathing in and breathing out, as slow as you can. Breathe in, hold the breath, breathe out. And there is no rule for how long you can hold. Like if someone has capacity to hold 3 seconds, it's fine. If someone can hold for 1 second, also fine. All you have to pay attention to make it slow as smooth. You can breathe in. Okay. While you're doing this, you pay attention that air is going out of your nostril. Okay. Once you're breathing in, you're taking a good oxygen inside your body, hold few seconds, breathe out slowly, as slow as you can. Okay. So this is the air. First was earth that we did, putting our feet to the ground as strong as we can. Then the air, which we just did with this very natural, normal breathing. The third is water. We have, our body is made up with water, right? There are a lot of a few percentage of water as a, blood, saliva, tears, a lot of things in our body. So what we actually do, what I mean by triggering water, you simply close your eyes just after the breathing, and you imagine a very nice lemon. Okay, you pick up the lemon from the tree or from the supermarket, and you imagine the details as much as you can imagine. And then you cut the lemon and you squeeze it to your mouth. Okay, so the moment you feel this, that you're squeezing to your mouth, you may feel that you have a saliva already, which is a water from the body naturally. So as many people say, that the brain doesn't know to differentiate, or mind doesn't differentiate between reality and imagination. So here it is one of the example that even you imagine the lemon and it's squeezing in your mouth, it's not real, but you may feel the saliva already. Okay, so this is the third approach. And the fourth and last is fire. What do I mean by fire is to trigger some sort of a nice imagination, a good imagination in yourself. What you do, now you already reached to imagine the, for example, the lemon. You can again do few slow breathing in and breathing out exercise, which we did before. And then imagine yourself the more proudful moment that you have done anytime recent or few years before, or it can be even 10 years before. And imagine the detail of it, how nicely you did it and people appreciated it, or you got some award somewhere, or even someone passed exams very nicely. So you imagine those details in yourself, that, okay, how nicely I performed on it and I achieved nicely. And if you can pass a bit smile to you, this will be also good. And then you can also imagine a place where you can feel relaxed. It can be a beach, or it can be some nature, like Barilan, even you have it there. So any natural place which you've been even before, and you can imagine the details of it, and you can imagine yourself walking next to the beach, and each step you are enjoying it, or someone lighting the candle, or lighting candle also is a very good fire triggering, that you feel relaxed. You imagine the tip of the candle, it's very soothing, you light it and you relax. Okay, you can add at the end a gratitude to the God, if you believe, any God. It can be any God. You just be thankful, or you can thankful to the nature, or you can thankful to your parents, that they always support you for no matter what condition you are, how you are, right? So you can choose any of these things, or people, or God, or nature, and be gratitude, be very thankful to. Okay, this is very powerful. And then think for yourself that their blessings or their support is with you, no matter how you are, and be, you know, bit like smile for it, and and this session will end. So we will practice this. I think we will practice this one now since we just spoke about it. So it will be easier for everyone. If it's possible, maybe you can turn on your videos so that if someone is doing okay or not okay, we can guide. I can guide, but if it's not possible, also okay. So give you 10 seconds. And who wants to turn on? You can turn it on. Okay, perfect. So we will practice the grounding, which we just now discussed, and it will be easier for you to follow. So first, we are going to feel the earth. So wherever you are sitting right now, you feel your feet is fully touching to the ground, and you will experience right now in front of me that how powerful it is. Someone raised a hand. I missed it. Okay, no, actually I don't see anything. So if anyone has question, yeah, you can raise it. Okay, so your feet fully supporting to the ground and body straight. Perfect. You can imagine like earth is giving us full support as there is a gravity. Our parasympathetic system is getting or working, and we are going to get relaxed. Now you can close your eyes and breathe in simply, slowly. Long deep breath in, hold, breathe out slowly. We repeat, breathe in slowly, deep, hold your breath, and breathe out slowly. Pay attention once you are breathing out. The breath out should be as slow as you can. Okay, the breathe in, okay, you deep breathe in at one time once you feel the air. Hold a bit and breathe out. Very slow until the end. Okay, we will practice it for 2 minutes. I will not speak now. For 1 to 2 minutes, we all continue this, okay? Perfect. In between, if any thought comes, don't worry about it. Let it pass. Okay, if any thought comes, your mind goes to some thinking, it's totally okay. Welcome any thoughts, but at the same time, just pass it and stay with your breathing. Again, focus back to your breathing in, holding, and breathing out. Okay, mind is very clean. Even if thought comes, it's fine. Any thoughts, don't identify the thought, it's fine. People say mind is like sky, like a white sky. If bird goes there, it pass and sky will always stay clean. Okay, so our mind is like this. Okay, after the breathing, now we will do the watering. So you can choose any of the food that tempt you or anything if you want to change something else. But we can imagine for now, let's say the lemon that we discussed. So you close your eyes. Imagine there is a lemon tree and there are a lot of lemons. You can imagine as much as details you can. For example, the lemon is half green, half yellow. Imagine, see the porous structure of lemon. There are leaves near it, and there are also a small bark. So be careful once you are picking up the lemon. You can pick up one lemon that you like. All right. You can wash it with water. And imagine now you are cutting it with a sharp knife. Cut into two halves. Very nice. It's very juicy lemon. You can put bit salt if you want, or just squeeze it directly to your mouth. Feel the taste. You may feel the saliva a little bit. It's totally good. Perfect. While doing all this, your feet will stay the same on the ground totally, so that you're getting full support from the earth. Now you can imagine any natural spot that you like. It can be a beach or a very good nature. Imagine the details near you. They are very nice wind, good air that is supporting you. Nature is supporting you completely all the time. Feel the good air. If you are at beach, feel the sand. If you are somewhere else, feel the ground there. How do you feel in your feet? It's very soft, very clean. While sitting there, we can again do deep breath in and breathe out, very slow. And while breathing out, you can smile a bit if you want. Very nice smile as a thankful kind of smile. So breathing in deep, hold, and breathe out slowly. Gradually breathe out with a gentle smile on the face. Very nice. You can do it again. You're sitting in a very clean, very relaxed spot. Breathing in. Breathe out slowly. And you may already start feeling every breathing in, you're getting more relaxed and relaxed. You can feel it already. Each time you breathe in, you're getting much relaxed and relaxed. And breathe out. Feel your breathing is normal, calm, and you are relaxed. Keep doing it for 1 minute. Every breath out with a very gentle smile. Okay, please close your eye. Don't open now. Keep it closed. Now it's time to return back, so you thank either to a God if you believe, any God you believe, thank to the God, or thank to a nature who is always with us, always work for us. You can also thank to your body. You can thank to your beautiful parents or anyone you love, because anyone you love is always with you, no matter what condition you are have. With full of your heart, be very thankful. And you can imagine that the person whom you are thankful is deserve to be happy and healthy. And also similarly, because that person loves you, you also deserve to be happy and healthy. And in fact, you are. Okay, after gratitude, you take one deep breath in, very deep, and you can stretch your hand, or you can just move your fingers. Another, okay, breathe out, and second breath in, deep breath in, breathe out, and you can move your fingers of your feet. And third and last, breathe in, deep breath. You can stretch your body, hands or feet, anything. And you can open your eyes. You are here. How do you feel? If anyone wants to share, I'm sure you already feel calm, relaxed. If anyone have any question for this particular exercise, can ask now and we can discuss. We give 30 seconds for if someone have question. If not, we move forward for the next exercise. So if someone have question, you have time now to ask. Perfect. No question means most of the time good. All right, so now we will practice the pranayama, which is called alternative nostril breathing. And we will breathe in with one nostril. So you can practice now with me. Yeah, you can sit it. For this, any position is okay. Just all that you feel comfortable, either on chair or like sitting on a yogic position or any position. Just you should feel comfortable and relax. Okay, so we hold or close one of the nostril and other one you breathe in. So I will put my finger like this, it will be easy for you. Once I put up, it means breathing in. Once I do like this, it's holding, and this is out. Okay, so I close right side of nostril, breathe in from other, hold, close this one, and other side, breathe out. Okay, in, yeah. So I just want to make sure everyone is doing right. So you can just only look me first and then we can start together. So the idea is if this nostril is closed, we take in, take out. Now taking in and take out. Okay. If right side is closed, you take from left and take out from the right. Now take in from the right and take out from the left. It's clear? Meaning, if you are taking in from one side of nostril, you don't take out from the same nostril. You take out from the other side of nostril. Okay? So if I'm taking in from this side, I take out from other side. Okay? Now I take in from this side and I take out from opposite side. Clear? All right. So we practice it for 2 to 3 minutes, and then you can practice as long as you can at your home. Mostly it's better to practice it with kind of empty stomach, not that once you are full with the meal. And yeah, and it's very easy to follow, and it's very, very powerful. So what you do, we do it now, and I will not say anything so that everyone can focus and practice for 2 to 3 minutes. But I will do the gesture so that if someone is missing, they can follow. Okay. If anyone have a question, you have 10 to 20 seconds if you want to ask.
I would like to ask about the origins of these exercises, like
Sorry?
when it was invented, when it was started.
So it's very, very old practice. Buddhists used to practice, and also today they are practicing. I think I won't give you clear answer exactly because I don't know from when it invented. So you can search by yourself. The name of the exercise is called alternative nostril breathing. And you can also double check, all the things that we teach, maybe if you learn it right way or not. So you can check about it. And yeah, it will give you answers. So it's called alternative nostril breathing. In Sanskrit or Hindi, it's called Anulom Vilom. Yeah.
Probably the researchers support the good influence it has on the person's feeling.
Right. If we see the AI gives these days on Google, it's somehow AI give you answers of any question. So AI says that it's very powerful for stress, anxiety, or even in general to keep your body healthy. But you can do your own research and you can figure it out when it was discovered and how people doing it exactly. And sure. If someone has any other question. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kuldeep. I think in this time of uncertainty and actual threats around us, some grounding is really what we need. So I really appreciate you sharing with us your knowledge and letting us all breathe for a second. And I wish for us all to some relaxing and more happy upcoming days.
Sure. I mean, it will be. It will be. I believe on IDF. I believe on our people, and I think it will be good, and everybody will be somehow in peace as soon as possible. And meantime, what we can do the maximum is to not use our mind too much and do more body relax exercise as we discussed. Write your schedule, especially for students, that what you're going to do. So once you are already busy in doing things, maximum, if there is an alarm or something, you can easily just pass the time in shelter and come back to your routine, what you want to do. This way, you won't, you will be engaged in something meaningful. And I think also one thing that you remind me actually to tell to students that what to do, what not to do. What to do is on you, of course. You have every student have their plan, their lifestyle. What not to do is very clear, not to follow, I think, too much news from untrusty networks. The news are, these days everybody wants to put something, everybody in any social media. And sometimes it can be too much information for you, maybe not that relevant. You, of course, stay updated with Bar Ilan, will forward you every details. So one or two places are enough to know and aware what's going on, but not too much following the social media, and that can stay in your head a lot. Better you do something meaningful, stay with your presence. You have beautiful nature in Bar Ilan or any place. You just watch even anything, and I think this is kind of, and also avoid much discussion about such topics. Like, if one wants to change, kind of everybody wants it, but once coming to the topic, people starts to go depth into it. But if one pay attention, can easily switch the topic and actually everybody like it, and you can talk something else meaningful and truth, like, okay, what movie you watched, what you did, how you did the exercise, and anything else to relax yourself. It also helps a lot.
Indeed, indeed. All right. So I want to thank everybody for joining us, and I wish for us all a relaxing weekend. And thank you again, Kuldeep.
Thank you.
And
Thank
see
you,
you all back in
everybody.
campus very soon.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye bye.